Hello. Good evening. Is my face too big in this view? Yeah, probably. Yeah, should be like that maximum. Hello, good evening. Welcome to stream 1501, where we surf towards stream 2000. Yeah, I mean, one day, I guess it will be 2000. I guess one day. So we we are working on the fighter guildhall, and trying to finish the model. We approved the door. The door we modified a bit the other day. And the door is kind of in good shape now. I mean, it looks a bit different here, but don't worry, it will look okay in Unreal. And now we are trying to modify the internal structure, right? So there is the internal structure of the building. There is just the sand outside. So the building has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 floors, which is really fantastic. So in 6 floors we can put a lot of stuff, right? Which is very nice. Now I was trying to create the wall that actually surrounds this door. Yeah, the problem is that, as you can see, there are a few issues, but hopefully we can fix that. I think the problem here is that we went a bit to the outside. I think it's very wrong. But we can fix it. Probably exaggerated a bit, but yeah, there's this part of the wall that has been built originally weird, and now it remains weird, right? Unfortunately. I mean, it's been built kind of uneven, right? So I don't know why. I mean, this part of the wall is smaller than the other one. I don't understand. I don't understand why this is, but anyway. Did something like this start to be more reasonable. Now, can we connect this with this so that we don't, or not, because it's large? Well, in theory that is inside the floor, so you would never see it, right? So it's kind of fine. I mean, we can even leave it like that. It's completely invisible, right? So I just don't understand if here we have like triple. Yeah, we do. I mean, all of this is completely useless, by the way. It's not visible by anyone. Right? I don't even think that this is visible. I mean, we can reconfirm, but I think that also this is, yeah, also this is not visible actually. You see, because there is the floor there. So all this floor is basically useless, right? All this floor is completely useless in theory. All this floor is invisible because when I do this, right, that is going inside this. By the way, I think that these roofs are a bit, I mean, these floors are a bit too thick, but fine. I don't understand that. There are a lot of weird polygons here, so I'm just trying to clean it up a bit. But yeah, I think like this is better. So how do we do this door? How do we do this door? Well, first of all, it must be no. Yes. First of all, it must be rounder, right? Must be significantly rounder. And third must be around the door. Something at the moment is not. Because this part of the building is lightly rotated, right? And is rotated because the body of the statue is also rotated. So the problem is that the door doesn't sit in the middle, right? Of this thing, unfortunately. And this is, you know, and this is gonna look a bit weird. So let me try again with maybe everything and see what happens. Yeah, you see the door should be there. Now we can have it, yeah, we can have it slightly more forward, but I think I don't want to put it more to the left, right? Because I think it should be somehow centered with this, right? So the idea is that it's centered with that, yeah. So we really have to move this, right? We really have to move this to the left, which may make it a bit weird, but something like this. It will make it look not very centered, but I don't think we care. And we will probably retexture this, right? We will probably retexture this because we are obviously doing damages to the structure at the moment. Don't understand. Well, the door we can move a bit forward. That is not a problem. The door we can move a bit forward. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, we will have to retexture all of that. That's fine. Now, to make it really round, right, we will have to do more than this. I think that is not, it's probably not enough, right? I think to make it round, we will have to, yeah, to do way more than that. Now this is very uneven because but yeah, we basically want this to wrap really around the door as much as possible. Something like this. Well, yeah, something like this. I think it's a bit brutal here, right? So this first step is probably a bit too much, and the reason is that it's not at the same height of his brother on the other side. So I don't know, guys, if you joined yesterday, but yesterday we had a big event for stream 1500. It's kind of fun, actually. I spoke for like 1.5 hours of our story and what we did in the past and all of that, so it was kind of fun. It was actually kind of fun. If you missed it, there is the recording, but I don't know if you want to listen to 1.5 hours of me speaking. But there is a lot in that. There is a lot of history and all the background of the game. If it's not perfect, it's fine with me. The important point is that it's decent, is kind of okay, right? And it seems okay now. Now, unfortunately here we lost completely the UV, right? But okay, there was oh wait. There was, yeah, I was sure of that. So we lost all of this. Yeah. We lost all of this because... Yeah, we lost all of this. It's probably easier if I redo it actually, instead of trying to fix it this way, but I mean we can try, but I don't think it's a good idea. I think it's probably easier if I just retexture this and then I attach it to his brother on the side, right? I think it's probably the easiest, because otherwise it will take me forever and it will anyway look wrong. What the fuck? What? There is minimum stretch? Are you crazy? Ah, conformal you mean? Ah, conformal. So we are somewhere there. No, where exactly I don't know, but we are somewhere in this area. Exactly the opposite. Okay, I see. Okay, now we are in the right ballpark. But still the scale is kind of off, right? Because this is actually connected there, but then this in theory is connected here. Now we can connect it, but it will look a bit stretched, right? And also we missed this guy. Ah, this guy's that guy? Yeah, this guy's that guy. Okay, nice. Yeah, I mean... It's basically like this, right? Roughly. Do we want to make it perfect? I don't know. If I connect them, I will fuck up some of the ratio between the inside and the outside, so it will look anyway a bit fucked. But probably you will not notice, right? No, you will not notice, so I think it's okay. I think it's good. I think it's good. Okay, so here we have our door. And we may decide to have this door just openable, right? So just have it open and keep it open. Or to have a real door that you can open and close in the game, right? So, I don't know. We will think about it. I think anything that is interactive is nice. So if you can open and close it, I think would be nice. So maybe we make it interactive, right? And so you can rotate it. And it would be 90 degrees to the outside. Inside we have a bit of the same problem, unfortunately, right? So all this kind of fucked up. Let me see how bad it is. If it's just mildly bad, well, it's kind of bad as well. I can probably do the same and just reattach it. Yeah, let's do this. Wow, they are in completely different spaces though. So, or we reattach it on one side or we reattach it to the other side. We cannot attach it to both sides because this is actually completely in a different space than his brother up there. for whatever reason. I don't know why, but that is the way it is. As you can see, there is no continuity between the two. That's fine. We can attach it to one of them. Oops. This one is this one? Okay. So in reality, this one is this one. We can attach it here, and at least it's attached to one side, right? It's all rocks anyway, so it's not the biggest problem that we have. Let me see if I can fix the webcam somehow. One day I will understand why he's doing this. Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to finalize this this place so that we can put it in game, basically. So that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to make it final. Not super easy, but a lot is done. We just missed the doors, right? So, and I think we will have 3 doors or 4 doors. Well, probably 4 doors actually. I think we also want to have this door here. How many doors we have at the moment? Only 1, huh? No, 2. 1, I think, is the prototype that we export, right? Yeah, this one. This one is the one in 00. So this one is the one that we export. So that is door 03. Let's call it right shoulder. And then we have, then we can duplicate this guy and bring it down here. We also have to decide the location of this thing, but I think in the desert is the best place. This would be left arm, right? This would be left arm. Yeah, it is slightly off. It is slightly rotated. I don't know why, but it's okay. Yeah, as you can see, this entrance is insanely big, right? Let me just check one thing. Because this has been destroyed. Yeah. I mean, we can paint it again. No, because I was thinking if we really need such a big, right? Such a big... I think it's nice. I mean, I don't dislike it. Maybe the only thing is a bit too square, right? I mean, we can probably make it slightly rounder, but yeah, it is a bit weird actually, because it's not cut off the proper way, right? As you can see, there is a cut that is not cut properly here. I mean, it is a bit weird. Alt J. Wow, Alt J I never used. And here obviously is not correct, right? So here is not properly capping the top. There is no proper horizontal thing, so it's kind of broken. Right, because you see that this doesn't match that. So we have, let me see, 1 1, right? 2 2, 3 3, and here we are already in a situation that is not completely even. But then we go, okay, so there is just a missing. Okay, then it's probably fine, right? Because there is again 1 square, there is 1 square, and there is 1 square. So basically if we make this square flat, so if we make this the same height of this, and this the same height of that, and then we make, and then we go on making all this thing the same height. What I'm doing? I'm doing it wrong. Yeah. Doing it very wrong. Right. Okay, now it should be flat. And now that everything is matching, we can hopefully... I don't know if I scale it this way, because the problem... I think that this is not exactly rotated, right? But... But I think it looks already slightly better. At least everything is at the same height. So yeah, so the question I had was, should it be that tall, right? It's super tall. So do we want it that tall? Well, why not? But if we have it that tall, then we need somehow to cut it here and to bring it down to the right. To bring it, I mean, we cannot do this, right? We cannot do this, obviously, for obvious reasons. So we need to create a slice of this thing, which is the border of the wall, right? So if I take this and I take this and I take this, and then we basically what I have to do, I have to cut a slice here, and I can probably even do it with but I don't think that this, yeah, you see this thing is not perfectly aligned with the X, Y, and Z, right? It's slightly, because the body is rotated, the arm is rotated. So I can cut it off here, but it will be just cut on one side, and then I have to go manually. I don't know if there is an easy way to say cut at this distance from this border. I don't think so. So I would just select whatever, right? And then I will go Z and I will just cut it this way. And then we will try to do pretty much the same sides, which will never be the same sides, but anyway, something that looks similar on this side. And then we want to cut, right? We want to cut through this. I don't know. Something like that. And then we want to cut through this. Right? Something like that. Now, may not be perfect, but well, actually it's pretty bad. But we can fix it. We can slowly fix it. And yes, he has to go in that direction because actually the whole building is going in that direction. So I think it's okay that is slightly slanted, right? So it's really the way it is. It's really the way it is. This door really needs to be there, eh? I don't know exactly why we have this, like, yeah, there is some strange, cannot? Okay, it's fine. No one will ever look at that, right? So I think we are good. I mean, we are good. We are good, boys. We are good. Okay, so there is now a cut, right? There is a cut through the wall thing. So this means that if we want, we can extrude only this piece, right? And so go toward the door with the scale on the non-Z. On the non-Z? No. We have to scale the Z. Well, these two things are completely useless. So I can actually merge them there. Yeah, so if I take this thing and now I extrude it by scaling, right? And I don't know if I want to do it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Yeah, we will have to reassess the UV because those would be a bit fucked. Okay. So at least we have some arches there, right? And we have a double arch. We can play a bit with the geometry. Yeah. Okay, now we need to see in comparison to our door where we are. Well, we are not too far actually. Well, it's not too bad. Just thinking it could have been worse. Yeah, we're not too far, but we need to now these two in theory I have I think I have to do it manually on each side. Yeah, that we will have to split for sure. Why we have 1 here and 0 on the other side? Why this thing is not even? Why? 1, 1. 2, 2. I mean, this is already completely in a different position. 3, 3, 4, 4. Yeah, so this part is very weird. I mean, this guy is really in the wrong position, right? In theory, should be at the height of this guy, right? And this guy should be at the height of this guy. For whatever reason, it's not. Also, this thing is not very centered compared to the door. It's kind of centered compared to the top, but it's not very centered compared to the door. I mean, it's not massively wrong, but it should be like here, right? And this means that... Holy music! Elden Ring again. Okay. Now, at least on this view is not too bad. Now, this view is very bad, right? So we will have to basically flatten it or not, depending how we want to do it. But depending how we want to do it, so we can make it come out a bit. Right, or not. I don't know if we care a lot about the inside. Similar, yeah, in theory, but I think we care more about the outside because it's more visible. And these ones, I think we can just align, right? We can just align to the Y, not to the X. But it's fucking it up a bit because it's not really on the same... No, this thing is not work. Like this is not. It's not gonna work. I mean, it's not super important, but I would like at least this to look like it's not completely broken, right? So if it's a bit coming out, a bit trompe-l'oeil, it's fine, but if it's completely off, then no. Yeah, if it's a bit like that, I think it's okay. Okay. Okay, we have to redo the texture, obviously, but I think in terms of outside is fine. Now the inside, well, the inside we really have to redo the texture to understand something because it's not understandable at all. Right. Okay. Now in terms of sides, trying to match the other side of the, okay, like this could be fine. Now here I think also we are very fucked up. Well, yeah, the reason here is that this is again not very perpendicular to anything, but we can make it slightly more reasonable, right? Wow, this thing is going in a lot. But, you know, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Let's not go crazy on this. It's okay. I mean, it is a bit annoying, I have to say. But it is okay. It's okay. It's okay. You don't even see it, right? You don't even see it. You don't even see it. So this wall looks normal or no? We can texture it again after this changes, but yeah, I would say it looks kind of normal. The inside, I think it should look fine as well. Okay, and the outside we fucked up completely, so we also have to redo this wall thing. Right. Okay. I see a bit of a weird line here. I don't understand if it's a missing vertex or what. Or if it's just the... Okay, better. Yeah, it was a bit of a... Okay, so we have also this door done the proper way. So if you open it, right, it opens like that. It goes a bit into the wall, but fine, I mean, who cares? It's fine. In theory, we need the hinges. We need probably more space for the hinges, but it's fine. Okay, good. So this will be the second door, right? Which is on top of this arm, in the middle of this arm. Hello, Hula. Hi. Good evening. Yesterday we had like 20 plus people, which was very cool. Actually, we have like 800 in Discord, so I was expecting a bit more. But it's fine. I mean, 20 is good. 20 is good. Maybe, you know, some of those 20 will come back. Will come back more. I don't know. Okay, now we have the same problem here, right? Or here we make a larger door, but I think larger doors are very hard to do because then it becomes like a gate, and having a gate is not that simple, right? So we basically have to change the mesh. I don't think I want to do it, it's too much work. I know it would be nice, right? I agree, it would be nice to have a special door for the entrance. Oh wow, this one is super small, by the way, compared to that monster of an entrance. Yeah, because our character reference is this, right? Our character reference is this, so in theory, the guy fits exactly into the door. I don't know if the door is too small, actually, now that I see it. But in theory, I did the calculations. I mean, I did a test, and it was like matching this door. I think it is I think it is matching. It's exactly matching, right? So it is exactly matched. So can we make this door a bit bigger, or we just do the same trick, right? We bring it down until we reach the, and maybe in the middle we can put the symbol, right? I think it would be nice to have here the symbol of the faction. Yes. I mean, making the door bigger is kind of easy because I can just scale it, right? But the problem of scaling it is that it makes the handle, right? The handle then is in a very weird position, right? So that is what I'm saying. Or I remove the handle, or I do another version of the door, which is just super big. Or we make maybe a double. Should we make a double? A double could be a good idea. But can you make a double with this shape, or do we need it square? I think we can make a double with this square, even if it obviously is a bit weird, right? But I think in theory we can. So I could have a double door. I could have a double door like that. Yeah, it's a bit strange because here is round, right? And usually when you have a double door, it's definitely not round. Or I have it with a pillar in the middle. With a pillar in the middle. Oh, okay. Maybe. Also, this thing is completely fucked. So like it's not perpendicular to anything, right? It's not perpendicular to anything. But maybe we can have a pillar in the middle and it will look a bit more impressive, right? What do you think? I can also change door completely, but to change door completely, I mean, we actually have a door, right, that we used for the other guild, for the observatory. Right, in the observatory I have a large door, which is this one, right, which has this kind of symbol in the middle. And yeah, the problem is that if I want to repurpose this, I basically have to redo this door, right? I have to redo this door. Would be nice to have a gate. Yes, would be nice to have a gate instead of two small doors. but it requires I mean, the other solution would be, right, the other solution would be to remove the handle, or anyway, to move the handle lower. But I don't think it's an easy task, because the texture will change completely. And we have to retouch the texture again, we have to remove this, add more wood, right? It's kind of some work. Still would be nice to have a large door. Or anyway, a larger door. I'm not saying it should be super large, but... yeah, something like this, right? But you see that the handle is in a completely weird position. So the handle needs to go down here. This bar probably needs to move as well. This should be removed. And so it's quite some work, right? It's quite some work. It's quite some work. What do you say? Double door? Double door is kind of easy. But it looks strange because you have this. But I can do, you know, I can do an arch in a column, and I think it may look fine. Like it may be like people entering, you know, and in one side and people entering on the other side. So I mean, it may look a bit weird, but I think I can sell it. I think somehow I can sell it. Do you want to try? So to try that, I need first of all, it is again all skewed. I don't know why. Right, this hinge is not, this side is not correct. Okay, now it's slightly correct. So should I do the same thing? So extrude this with, or should I make a new wall? I think I can make a new wall and carve it out. Yeah, it's probably easier actually. It's probably easier. I mean, the current position is not too bad, but I think it's still slightly rotated and off center, but yeah, in theory what I can do this. I can make a new wall, and we put then the symbol at the top, right? Unfortunately for now, the UV would be off, right? But it's better if I work on this guy separately, actually. I think it's a better idea, so we can actually have his own, you know, his own X, Y, and Z, and we can merge it at the end. We can merge it at the end. So I want to scale it local, we can scale it local, right? Like so. So this can be a wall. They will also be made of stone, obviously. Right, it just goes inside of that, pretty much. Just goes inside. Yes. And I mean, we don't care too much about that. As long as it's fully contained within, right? And then seems that it's still a bit at the limit, huh? So let's have him go inside the wall, because anyway that's where we want it. Yeah, the sides this way obviously should be way smaller. Well, I don't know. I mean, it should be smaller. I don't know how much. I mean, the important point. Why this thing is not vertical? Oh shit! Why this thing is not vertical? What happened? Fuck. What? Why this thing is not? Huh? Wait, I don't understand what I'm doing. Well. Why the rotation? Because probably took the rotation from the. I took the rotation because when I added that object, right, he added the rotation to it. Jesus. Okay, we don't care about this. I think it's fine. I think we can live with this, but yeah, unfortunately, it took a stupid rotation. What? I say rotate X 180 and he's doing nothing. What? What? Okay. That's interesting. So I cannot rotate this object? Why? What the fuck? Why I cannot rotate? What? Why I cannot rotate this object? I mean, I can rotate the... I can rotate the geometry, but I cannot rotate the object. That is something that never happened to me. Is it kind of locked or something? Did I click something? Did I lock the rotation? No. What? This is very strange. I cannot rotate this object anymore. Can you believe it? If I do rotate, it's doing nothing. Maybe because he has a weird scale. Okay, now I can rotate it. Yeah, I think it was something with the scale or something, because when I remove the transform, he allowed me to rotate it. Anyway. Okay. So we will have obviously to retexture this thing. Please. What? Okay. Sometimes. Hello. Okay, so this can be our wall into the wall. Like our inner wall, and we may reduce it in size, maybe, but I don't know how much, because I would like still this guy to be anyway somehow visible, right? But it should be smaller than the doors, or no? It can be larger than the doors, but it needs to be rotated in a way that is covering, exactly, is covering the two doors. Okay. So now if we have this, right, and maybe we'll place the symbol, right, the symbol of the guild there at the top. My idea was, can we cut this off by the door shape, or is that asking too much? It's probably asking a bit too much, huh? I mean, if I do this, then let me try to just duplicate it a second. And I say that I want a boolean on those two doors. Do you think it's gonna do it? And then I apply. No. And then I apply. No, I can create actually another boolean with the other door. Can you do a double boolean at the same time? I don't know. Something bad is happening. But anyway, he did something. She's better than nothing. He actually did something. I mean, our wall is very, very thin. But we can make it larger again, right? So I did it by purpose so that we could go through the door. I don't understand exactly what I'm looking at, but I think that these are all the faces that are inside, right? Okay. I mean, he went a bit crazy here, right, with the... but it's fine. Okay, so in theory we have the two thingies. Now, if I want to make this thing larger, do you think it's possible or not? If I want to make it larger again, yeah, it seems to be possible. Now, I don't know how much, so we have to see, but yeah, basically we have the carving the way we want it to be, right? And now my idea is that in the middle we may have a column, or we may also leave it like that. I don't know. So we have this kind of weird double door. I don't know if I like it actually, but what do you think about the double door? Sorry, why didn't cut off the... Wait a second. What? What? You crazy. Ah, there is another wall. Ah, no, there is the other one that I copied. There is the copy. So it's the opposite. There is the copy delete. The double door is a bit weird now that I look at it. The double door. Why this guy want a double door? Considering that inside, right, there is well, we can place a wall maybe. What if we split this room in two, so that if you enter from the left door, you only go down and you only go in this building. If you enter from the right, you can go up, right? So that people that maybe are higher ranks in the guild can go through the left and the other can go through the right. Ah, you see, we found a reason for it. Easy. Easy. Super easy. Now all makes sense. What the fuck? Ah, because I didn't select the proper one. Much better. Okay, so this is our wall, right? Actually, I don't know how we should be, but fine. For now, we leave it like that. On this side, it seems that we don't have the... Oh, by the way, we have a million useless... but... Fine. Fine. Yeah, but this is usable, eh? This is usable. I mean, he cut it off a bit his own way, right? So there are a bit of a stupid extra vertices, but I think it's fine. I think we can use this. So yeah, there will be two entrances. One for the guild members and another for the general public. And the general public is allowed only in the lower part of the building. Maybe. Or maybe you need to have a quest completed or something, right? To go in the other part of the building. I don't know why we have all this crazy. But this is the, unfortunately, this is the result of the stupid cutoff. Top seems to be okay. Now, yes, the problem is that here we don't have anything. This is not right. I knew it. I knew it! That he would have done it that way. I knew it. Okay. So we have this, we can fine. No, bro. Why now you do this? Why? What the hell is doing? Look, that's a alt click. Completely crazy. Completely crazy. And now it doesn't do it anymore. Ah. Reaches that. I'm doing this, so maybe I can just select sharp now and do our thing. Yeah. No. No. Okay. So now we have the two arches. I was thinking a bit about a column here in the middle, but fine. Like a column coming out, right? Like a round cylinder and something and something here above as well, but maybe it's becoming too complex and we don't have the time. But would have been nice, right, to have like a column and then 2 additional arches here that goes up and connect with the rest. Yeah, would be nice, but I would say for now we will leave with the simple thing. Okay, so we have 2 doors. We have 2 doors and 2 entrances. So we want to separate. We want to separate this room. Do we want? So how do we separate it actually? By the way, this first floor is super high. I mean, you can fit 2 floors here in theory, right? But fine. How do we want to split it? We want to split it just with the stair. So that basically there is a wall that goes like this, and then goes all around the stair and closes. The disadvantage of that is that I still need to understand if I like this stairs, right, done this way. I mean, it's a bit weird, right? So I don't know why the stairs are not. Why these stairs are not. Are not like that, right? Why? Why they are not full? Or at least why don't have some pillars there? I don't know. This thing is done a bit stupid. I know. Okay, so to match this, what do we need? Do we want to have a round wall, or do we want to have... do we want to have a round wall or what? Why this thing is a different material? Ah, and this thing is... wait. Maybe it's okay. You are not really suggesting much, guys. You are super quiet. What is going on? Hello? Should we cut it off this way and then this way, or not? Because basically to do this wall, right, I will need a round wall pretty much like this one, right? And I will also need it at the same height. So the height, and by the way, these walls are done a bit stupidly because you see that this is not really reaching. Well, maybe it is. So if I take this, for example, right? Let me just take this as an example. If I take this and I duplicate it, and then we extrude it, flip it, right? Let me try. Now, I don't know the curvature of this, so probably the curvature will not be okay for this stair, most likely. Yeah, the curvature unfortunately is not okay. So we will have to adapt it, right? But I think we can. What? Hello? Can I select? No, I'm lost. I'm lost. Fuck, where is our entrance? Ah, it's there. Why I cannot see it? Ah, because it's another object. Okay, fine. Yeah, so this is our wall, right? This is our wall. So the question is, how do we want this wall to be? Do we want this wall to be... Do we want this wall to be closed this way? Probably yes. Right? Probably yes. Now I need to have a bit of space to actually, yeah, to actually have the proper wall, right? Because this at the moment is not. So we need to have a bit of a space for the actual wall. I don't want this to be zero width fake wall, right? I would like to have it as a real wall. So we can go like this. We can go. Doesn't have to be perfect compared to the stair, I think. Well, I don't know. Maybe I will change my mind very soon. Yeah, we will have to retexture it completely. Right? But in theory, it could be... I don't know if it's too small, so that this room now becomes a bit claustrophobic, but... actually, I don't think so. I think that this stair going up may be a bit claustrophobic. Yes. So it will basically be like this, right? Roughly. Now, the roof, I have no idea where the roof is, but we will anyway extend, right? Yeah, it's already going pretty much. It's already going pretty much at the height of the roof, so I think we are good actually. I think we are good. Yeah, it's already correct. So now we need to make this guy double-sided. I mean, we extrude it. What do we do? We extrude it on the non-Z or... yeah. But this is not gonna work, huh? Is there a good way to do this or no? Is there a good way to do this or no? I don't know actually. This thing seems to be inside out. Exactly. And seems to be also quite fucked up, but maybe that we can... yeah, because the extrude doesn't really do it properly. Maybe there is a better function to do that, right? So basically when you want something to be double-sided, but it's not perfectly flat, right? Like in this case is a bit round and so, but anyway, it's fine. So this will be our internal wall that is separating the two things. think I like it. I think I like it. I don't know if I want to have it exactly the same in all the floors, right? I mean, it's a bit of a pity because we lose the space. We're basically losing the space that is below the stair, right? We lose all that space. Well, in theory, we could open a door and make a small warehouse, right? Yeah, we could. I mean, here we could have a small, you know, a small warehouse. Because actually here we have space, right? We have quite some space. You see how much space we have? So maybe in the future I will expand it and I will put small storage space there. That would be nice. Okay, so now the only problem is that this thing is really wrongly textured, right? Like a million. It's a bit of a pity that this is not. Okay, well, that piece and this piece are fucked up. Yeah. I guess here we have the same issue. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This looks a bit weird, right? It's too small. Huh? Yeah, kind of. But it's also vertically too small. Because there is at least 2 floors. Yeah, exactly. So in theory, this thing vertically should be pretty much like that. Okay. Okay, we have this. The back we don't care because anyway it's not visible. I'm gonna texture it anyway just because otherwise Real Engine complains a lot about broken UV and all of that. So it's always better to, what time is it? Oh, it's only 11. Wow, nice. I thought it was midnight for whatever reason. It's only 11. Okay, so we have this nice wall separating the inside. And now though, we need... do we want to have another door? In theory, yes. Because how do you go from one place to the other place when you are inside, right? Yeah, exactly. I didn't calculate this, but if you enter from here, right? If you enter from here and you enter from the left door, I mean, you don't want to go out and re-enter from the right. So in theory, here there should be a door as well. Oh my god. Or we just don't care and we put an NPC that is blocking you. I don't know. Because in theory what I want to do is, right, to block this wall thing. So to have something like this, right? To have something like this. To have something like this. Right? Which may look a bit crazy, but you know, Our game is a bit crazy. Does it fit? Well, it barely fits, but it's okay. So basically, if you enter from this door, right? I think I will delete that. If you enter from this door, you see only this area, and you can go down. If you enter from the left door, you see this. I mean, I have to fix this wall, obviously, but you can go up, right? And oh, what happened here? What happened here? Oh, because the floor is a bit fucked. The floor here is really broken. I will have to fix it somehow. I would have to, well, yeah, something like that, probably. Hopefully it's not fucking up the bottom. Better. So yeah, you will come up and you will see this area, right? The only question is, do we need a door? Do we need a door? Do we need a door here? In theory, yes, guys. In theory, we need a door here. We need a door here because otherwise... So what do we have to do? We have to duplicate this and put it here. I mean, I can. It's not simple, but I can do it. What is going on? Well, it's kind of hard to work inside buildings. I mean, the only way is to really work well with hiding things, right? Hiding things better. So obviously here we need only one door, right? We don't need two doors. Obviously it's not split vertically. Obviously. Okay. Now it is. Okay. So now we have this piece that is problem is that this thing has so many pieces. By the way, I think I want to save it as a new file because imagine if this gets corrupted. In the old days, it was happening actually that Blender was corrupting some files. But I would say that in recent years, right, it became very solid. now is basically impossible. So we will have another door here, okay? Which, yes, it will be a bit claustrophobic, but I think we'll be fine. I think we need a system, guys, to allow people to open doors. Through quest variables or something. I don't know exactly how to do it yet, but basically we need only the people that are allowed, right, to actually be able to open the door. Now another player in theory could open it for them, and that is a bit annoying. True, but I think we can live with that. I have to do a few things here. A bunch of useless faces. That is really crazy. That is crazy beyond reason. We don't need any of that. I mean, it's created because we just bisected the thing, but it's completely useless to us. We can leave one at that height. I think it's fine. But it will be a problem because then it will not match with the left, right? With the other piece that I'm going to merge. So in reality, I think the answer is no. Because now if I merge it with the left wall and the left wall doesn't have the same separation, right? It's going to break. Okay, so now that we have this, well, the top is a bit stupid, yes it is. But, you know, I think I don't want to stretch this. Well, I can, well, in theory I can. Fine. Fine. So there is our Wallerino. And our Wallerino now needs to match with this guy. But this guy... Yeah, now the problem is the sides. Now the problem is the sides. How do I do it in a way that I don't destroy my mesh? I don't know. I try to align this with I try to align this with what? With this? Nah, it will fuck up everything. No, I cannot. I cannot. I have to align. I don't know how to do it, guys, because I need to move. Well, maybe I can have this wall and go to this guy. Well, I mean, I can move the top, but I have to move it only vertically, right? Without any X or Y, otherwise this will break, right? Yes. And now, if we want, maybe we can move this to that. So it will be a smaller wall, huh? It's fine. So if I do this, I may take also that. And then I do the same here. It's a slightly smaller wall, but I don't care as long as I don't destroy my door, because if I destroy the door, it's way harder for me to reconcile it, right? So it is way harder. So the technique here is just to do stupidly this and stupidly this, and then we can reconstruct. If you want, we can reconstruct the top, right? Yes, but at least this is now connected. This is now connected. Now, if I do this, right? If I work only on this piece, well, the piece is missing. I don't know why, but it's fine. I think it's underground anyway, so no one cares, right? Yeah, it's underground, so fuck it. You can even delete this. So now we need two things. We need to match this piece with that piece. So we need basically a face here. And then we need the same on the other side. Okay. And then we need to retexture this thing because it's super broken, right? But I think we pretty much have what we wanted, right? Now, if I do a selection, if I do a selection like this, no, there is a problem. No, this needs to go down, huh? Absolutely. It needs to be the same wall. Yes. Good. Now, here, as I was saying, unfortunately, we have some weird separators, right? That are not really great. Like, for example, this one, right? I mean, if you want this one, we can send it there. But we have this one. I think this one, I think we really need to cut, you know, we need to cut between this and this, otherwise it would be a mess. So that I can now do that, yes, and now we will merge. And this one's, I don't know, this one's, I think we can all merge in at the bottom. I think. Because the two walls, the two sides of the wall need to have the same. This one is very bad. I think here we need another split. I think we need another split, boys. Need another split. Okay. This vertex is merged, this vertex is merged, this is merged. These are all merged, so this is pretty good. So this is actually solid on this side. Now on the other side we have the same problem. Yeah. This side we have the same problem, so we can do that. We can do this, and this, and this. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't know why this side we don't have the same I know we have it, we have it at least in two places. So we will do the same cut, right? Or similar cut. It's not exactly identical, but it's fine. Okay. And then we will do the same cut from down here to there. Okay, so now this should be one piece. Right? This should be one piece. So if I now clear the seam, right, and I say that I want this. As a single seam, right? And then I select this face by seam. No, there is this something breaking up. I don't know, what is it? Ah, it's the inside, yeah. It's this part, obviously. No. It doesn't do it. Fuck. Can I select an edge and then say Ctrl L edge? No, impossible. Okay, GG. What is going on here? Why when I touch things it becomes weird? Huh? I wonder why this piece was not seamed already, but fine. Okay, so now it's fine, right? Now it's only this part. Okay, now it's only this part. So now we can texture it. And scale it to a point that actually makes sense, which I don't know exactly. Yeah, exactly like that. Well, very similar anyway. It's very, very similar. I think it's fine. Now we need to do the same also on the other side. And yeah, on the other side it may be a bit annoying as well, but we will try. Wait, let me do this so we see if we can get only the wall. Yes. And now we clear this seam. And we have to... Why? Okay. Fine. And we scale it to a reasonable level. Maybe it is a bit smaller than this, but I think it's okay. Okay. I think we have that. Okay, so I think we also have now the internal wall, which is pretty cool. So we can actually have another door. So I think at this point we can make this piece. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Inner 00. What is that? Huh? There is that. There is that. Okay. So this actually is outside fence 2. And this is stair and no, there is outside fence 1. And then we have the entrance door. At this point I think we can merge it. We tested it enough, right? I think we can merge it with this. I think it's fine. Let's merge it. We can always split it again later. Okay, so now we have the 2 doors, right? That I know they look weird, but there is a reason. Because if you open this door, you go inside of this and you see this only. And if you go inside this door, you see this, and obviously there will be a door here. And this door will be permanently closed, I would say, right? Yeah, that door will be permanently closed. Or not, I don't know. We will see. Okay, good. We did good, guys. This is a good piece of work. I'm really unsure if I want to leave these stairs as stupid as they are. Or if I want to close this again like we did at the bottom. In theory, the wall is similar, but I mean, we cannot close it all because here we have the lower level, right? That is coming up. So we could close it. We could close it like this, maximum. Well, like this, maximum this piece, right? Maximum this piece. I mean, it could be a chest here, right? But basically, that needs to be closed. I don't know if I want to change the stairs. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, in theory, we could take this and you know, shrink it somehow. I mean, it's not very easy because it is all made of pieces and it's a bit of a shit. But I could cut it off, right? And make it continuous, or add some vertical pillars. I don't know, because it looks weird. Like this, it looks very strange. If there was a wall, obviously it would look less weird, but as it is, it looks very strange, right? Now, it's not that I have to fix everything now, right? We can also have a first version of this, and then we can have a second version later on, right? So nothing prevents me to do that. Right? But if I look at But if I look at the bottom here, right, we have pretty much the same problem. And maybe I can fix it in the same way. Right? Let's try 1 second. Let's try 1 second and see what happens. Maybe it's not a good idea, but let's try 1 second. So if I add a similar wall like this, just rotated 180, right? And I move it wherever, there. Yeah, it's not the same. Obviously, it's not the same angle because otherwise it would have been too easy. Well, maybe it is. Just have to rotate it more. Looks like it's similar. So, okay, apart from that, it's going a bit outside, but here we are underground, so I don't really care. But yeah, that could be, right? Could be. With the separation being pretty much our door. Wait, let me do... Let me do it in a more brutal way. I think I never heard this song. Godlike Burger. Bling, bling. Who is blinging, blinging? Do you hear the bling? Someone is blinging left and right. Wait a second, is there someone? There is someone pinging me. Someone is pinging me. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I was thinking if we should have also this wall separating the bottom and if it actually looks better or worse. If we actually looks, by the way, this bottom, I think it looks pretty fucked up in terms of UV mapping, no? I mean, it seems to be very, 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 very large. Like if he has been built in pieces and then recreated again and then remapped again, so it seems to be slightly broken. The only problem is that if I do it this way, it will not map it, right? No, it will map it that way. Fuck. Yeah, because I need... So I have to select it again. No! I need at least one seam, right? Wherever it is. It's a bit annoying. Is it only one or yeah, it's only one. Yep, I'm rotating inside this building to select everything and then do a better mapping because it's fucked up. Because it's completely fucked up. Okay, now it's better. So yeah, so we can have, I think this idea of the, oh no, it's flying. No, what do you mean it's flying? Only at the bottom. Okay, we can fix it. At the bottom is flying a bit, but don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. We can fix this. It seems easy to do a building, eh? It's just square walls, you know, and easy, but it's not really true. It's not easy at all. Okay, so here at the bottom level we also have this separation. There is this stair going down with the wall. I think I really like the wall, by the way, more than having the stair visible, because the stair visible looks very stupid. So yes, we are wasting a lot of space, but in the future I can actually open this wall, right, and put, like I was saying, a small wardrobe or whatever, a small closet with a chest or with some stuff, with some shelves, right? We can do that because there is a lot of space here, because the stair, as you can see, the stair is only appearing here, and it is at least, I think it is at least 3 meters or so, right? If we take our guy, where is our guy? Oh, we don't have the guy. It should be called character reference, no? I deleted it? No! What do you mean I deleted it? I deleted it? I clicked on delete. I think I did. Because it's gone from everywhere. Oh, Oh, I hope I didn't delete anything else. I don't think so, but anyway. Seems to be all available. Think I deleted it, my boys. Well, we can open another Blender, load the previous version, and copy it again. I'm a bit surprised, but fine. I press on delete. Okay. It's not here as well. Maybe it's just name stupid. Character ref, there it is. Yeah, I think I deleted it really. Strange, huh? But anyway, that is our character ref. So what I was saying is that... now I forgot what I was saying. I was testing what? I was testing the... the sides of this compared to the character sides, right? Yeah, so you see that this is a character, and if I go... right? You see how much space we have? So all this is available space. So I will do probably, yeah, a space like this, just dedicated to the, yeah, but I don't want to do it now because it's taking a lot of time. I have to carve this out and this round again, and it's fine. We will fix it one day. We will fix it one day. I think, okay, so we have the two doors, we have the middle door, we have the double wall on the side. Now, what are we missing? Ah, we missed the door here, boys. I don't know if it is too small, though. And then we need to decide what to do with the texture of the helm, because it's very broken. It's very broken. So we have a door 03, we have a door left arm, a door right shoulder, and these are the two at the bottom. Huh? So it is door 3, entrance 1. Boys, I never seen you being so quiet. Like no one saying anything in the chat. What is going on? Is my chat working or just you being like dead? Maybe this part is not very interesting to you, I don't know. Okay, so we go here, and this will be another door, right? And just to test it, yeah, you see, this thing is a bit small actually. This passageway is, well, is exactly a door. I don't know if I want to have this door though. I mean, we have two options, or we put it there or we put it down here. But if you put it down here, then we have to close the full roof, right? Also, I don't know how this door can open. Because if he opens like this, right? It's basically in the middle of the thing, and it's super annoying. If he opens the other way, well, let me move it first of all in the right spot. Yeah, if he opens the other way, it doesn't really make sense because it will break basically. But I can maybe ignore that. But still, look, is in the way, right? It's in the way. Should we extend this wall? Yeah, maybe it's the only solution. Maybe the only solution is that we actually put the door here. So we extend this wall to the left. Here we close it fully. And maybe the door is yeah, I think I should do this because otherwise it's stupid. The door maybe is here, right? Well, not there, but kind of here, whatever. We may move this wall a bit. We may move this wall, can we? Yeah, we can. Just to have a corridor that is actually a corridor, right? And it's not a super tiny fraction of a corridor. But if I move this, I'm moving the room below as well. No. Yup, I am. Okay, so we have to be a bit careful with moving that. Or we do an extra pillar, right? Or we just split. Well, we can also split it because anyway, this is inside the floor, right? I assume. Yeah, it's completely inside the floor. So actually, you know what? We can split. We can split this too. And then we take this vertex, hopefully the one at the top. Yeah, exactly. And we move it a bit. So now this wall is separate, and then we just have to reconcile. Wait, without that. We just have to reconcile the top, but that should not be super hard. Well, I don't know actually. It will probably break the beautiful... that is not merged, huh? It's kind of strange. There are a number of this not merged actually. So if I do this, right, now I basically moved I basically moved this wall. So, and this wall is now independent from the room below. So I can move it as I want, right? I can move it as I want. So yeah, my point is that maybe we can gain a bit more space to have this room actually look normal and not completely cramped. Can we move this or no? Yeah, that we can move, but if we move it, then we have to move the floor as well. But in theory, we have more space on the left. So I could go up to here. It's not much, but it's better than nothing, I would say. So we gained some space. Yeah. And now that we made that space, we can create a small room here, I guess. We can create a small room there. By doing what? By extruding this. By extruding this. Yes. Then we need the same thing for the door. I mean, we can copy it from downstairs, right? We can copy, but now the door can open this way, right? And so it will kind of work, right? Instead of opening in a stupid way. Do we want all that crazy structure with the door thingy? Okay. To get it, we have to go several floors down. And we have to get it from here. So that is the slice. This is the slice, my boys. So if we take this wall slice, there is a slice for a door. Pa-pa-da-pa-pow. Pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-da-pa-pow. Yeah, there is a slice for a door, both sides. So if we take this, duplicate it, and move it, let's move it outside for a second and then we will see. And now hello Twilight, hello Ula. The day after the fiesta, everybody needs to rest, all those to drink and dance for the 1500 stream. Yeah, that's probably the reason, yes. People are too exhausted, but all the fun that they had yesterday, right? It was like crazy. So they said, no, I cannot do another stream tonight. But I'm here instead. And Twilight says, yeah, maybe partially yesterday. I think the architecture is still interesting, I just don't understand some detail. I think it's very hard to move inside a building when you have other pieces of building in front of you, right? So that's one of the hardest pieces. Let me see, what the hell is this? Okay, there is too much, definitely. So we can delete it. This is also too much. So we will go there. What happened? Because this thing was split. Stupid creature. Okay, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing here. So I think for me it's kind of hard to move between inside this building when you have a lot of overlapping faces, right? And but yeah, okay. So we want the door to be here. We want the door to be here. Now, how the hell do we make it? How the hell do we make it correct, right? Because it seems to be easy, but it's not easy. Because here we are between two existing walls. No. What did I do? Here we are between two existing walls. And we want this thing to look... Well, first of all, it needs to be at the floor level. That's the first point, otherwise it's kind of useless. Okay. And here we are still inside a wall, right? So it should not bother. Now. Now is an engineering problem. Now is an engineering problem, my boys. Because it's an engineering problem because we have separate walls and and we have this thing to match. Oh my god! I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't know how I will do this. I have no idea. Also, this freaking thing is not. So you see, I mean, we can also leave it like this, but obviously it will look wrong from both sides, right? So this should be closed. The problem is that I cannot really close it without breaking the door shape, right? So we have to do like we did below. So the trick is that we move the walls to the door and not the door to the walls. I think that's the only solution. So we can still select our door fully, right? And we can still move it without obviously that. And try to reach a point where it's similar in position. Right? Which is a point where it's nearly there. Right? Where it's nearly there. And then we have to do what? I will have to move these things, but if I move these things, right? The wall will fuck up. Or we do the opposite, so we move this wall there. And this is kind of easy to do, right? But if I do it, what happens? The bottom will be wrong, and the bottom is unfortunately connected to the level below. I think I need to disconnect all the levels because no, it's not connected. Okay, it's not connected. So in theory we can do that, yes. We will have to retexture everything here. We will have to retexture everything here. But now in theory they are connected. At least on that side. And on this side... bro. This side... On this side I don't even know what I have to connect. Because... No, on this side is impossible. Ay. On this side, we only have one piece of the puzzle. What I will need to go this direction. Can I GG that direction? No. Can I GG normal of an edge? No, impossible. I cannot GG an edge. Can I GG these two on the right? What? Bro. Why it doesn't go this way? Bro, this way, this way, this way, this way. To the right. To the right. Why it only goes that way? This way, this way. Come this way. Fuck. Cannot do it. I mean, I can do it separately, one by one. Yeah, 1 by 1 works. Okay, I will do it separately then. I will do it separately. Well, I just have to be careful. Wait, I'm doing something stupid. I will do them separately. So we just go up to the corner, which is here. We go up to the corner that is there. And then we do the same with these 2 guys at the bottom. Because you understand that if I touch the shape of the door, everything will go off, right? Yeah, but now how the hell can I do? Well, I can do G non Z of that, or no? I can do G non Z of this, yes, I think so. Did it work or no? No, it didn't work. Didn't work because unfortunately that guy is going over. Ah, that guy is going over the door vertical. Really? Oh fuck. No, that then we cannot do, huh? That we cannot do. Okay, so let's go only up to here, and then we will make the wall different, okay? Because that is not gonna work. That is not working. Huh? Bro, I don't understand what the fuck you're doing. Ah, because it's normal. Okay. I think it was possible. I think it was because I selected the normal thingy. Yeah. I think actually it was correct. It's just that I selected the normal thing. Okay, so here, but it's okay. We are very close, right? We are close. We can just extend this thing, you know, there, and that's it. What is this generating? Yeah. So now, exactly. So now there's now there should be at least 2 vertices. Oh wow, we're merging 6 vertices. Okay, fine. So now this vertex is connected. Yes, this one we don't really care. But we care about those ones. Yes, we do. And we can delete this thing in the middle, right? This thing in the middle doesn't exist anymore. Okay, I think we did it, boys. So I think the door is properly placed. And if we retexture now, it will be looking perfectly integrated. Perfectly integrated into the wall. With the only note that I don't know if these super tiny, you know, triangles are going to be problematic, but usually I try to avoid doing that, right? To have super tiny triangles like that. I try to split in the middle like we did here. But in this case, I think we forgot. What? You crazy? What? What did he do? I selected this. I said subdivide. Because he has this create and gone. Never do that. Never create and... Bro! Are you serious? This is so stupid. I'm asking him to subdivide this by 2, okay? Why is doing this? Huh? Why is doing that? Why? I have this disabled. Huh? Smoothness. Smooth. Do you call that smoothness? Okay, fine. Smoothness. Smoothness was selected. That was is the smoothness, guys. Okay. So now we just have to retexture this room, unfortunately, but it's okay. We can I don't know exactly where we should seam. This room is all circular, so I think we will probably seam here. I think we will seam vertically here. So next to the door, like if there is, you know, something. Okay, so we go all around the room. And then I have to go because it's past midnight, but I think we did a lot of work today. We did a lot of stuff. She's nice. Okay, so here we should have everything, right? Well, we don't care if there is something below, but yeah, we should have everything. So this we can retexture. I would say conformal, yes. Do we miss a piece? No, we have that weird... Anyway, something like that. Probably. Or more. Maybe a bit more. Maybe a bit more. Okay. So it is now nicely retextured. The outside for now I leave it like that. So we also have a door. Now we also have a door there, right? It should be looking good from the top. Yeah. Yup. We have it, boys. We have it. We have it. It is done. It is done. It is done. I don't know what is this UV here, but fine. There is something fucked up here. Pretty much. Okay. I think it's close. It's close to be added to the game, because I think that the problem here was were mostly the doors, but now we have the doors. So we have all the doors. We have pretty much everything. So I think we are nearly done. I don't know. I think we are done. Do we need anything else before putting it into the game? We have a door here. We have two doors here. We have a door there. We have the separating walls. We have another door up there. Everything is properly tagged. You know what? I think it's ready. At least in version 1, I think it is ready, boys. I think it is ready. What the fuck? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, there is no back wall here. Okay, we will have to add the back wall. Yeah, there is no back wall. Basically, this wall is only one side. No, but it's very easy to add anyway. It's very easy to add. But yeah, because it looks open, right? If you look like this, it looks open, while it should be double-sided. Yeah, so that is still missing, right? That is still missing. So we basically have to extend. I thought the wall was all around it, but definitely it's not. That is the door. That is the sample door. Yeah, we just have to take this and extend it all the way around. So it should be fairly easy actually. So we basically take this and we extrude. Yeah, we extrude there, we extrude here, we extrude there, we extrude here. Now I don't know if I really want to close it like this, or if I want to leave a small, but I was saying no. So we extrude it, 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 and that's it. And now is correct, my boys. Now there is this place which is a bit stupid, but I don't know about that part. I don't know about that part. It is visible actually. It is visible, so we have to close also that part somehow. The problem is that if I do... this will not work, right? Because that wall is... maybe it will. But yeah, you see that this wall unfortunately is not at the ending. If I do this, it will be... Bah, maybe it will be okay. Maybe it will actually be okay. Maybe it will actually be fine. Well, you can see just a slight piece, but it's fine, boys. It's okay. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Now, the texture of the helm is super low resolution, right? We need to decide what to do with that. Because if you look at this building from distance, is good. But if then you go very close and you are inside here, right? And you look at this texture, is like pixels. So that's a problem. We need to have some LOD. Another thing I wanted to fix maybe was this hand, but I don't know. There is a part of this hand that is a bit fucked up. I don't know exactly. But yeah, I'm gonna go, boys. I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. Tomorrow, Tomorrow, unfortunately, I think I will not be here. Because tomorrow is Friday, so most likely I will not be here. So I will see you Saturday. We need to think about the new release. I think we are approaching the new release. I want to release it. It's like 3 months now, and I mean we added an insane amount of stuff, but I think we need to start to think about the release. So maybe Saturday we will think about it. I don't think I will make the release yet, but I think we are close. Bye. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Bye. Saturday around 4 or 5 p.m. European time.